Cuties, it's your girl Tana Too Cute. Let's talk about All the Queens and Men, Season 3, Episode 13. In this episode, it says Madam aims high and tries to get control of the mayor's office by endorsing a new candidate. Trouble and Champ are willing to sell out anyone to get out of jail. Amp tries to win Dime back, but it may be too late. Let's talk about it, cuties.
I feel good.
Wait a minute. Who
I know that I put down. Wow.
So the episode started out with Madam and Detective Davis talking about what kind of information Detective Davis have that could be useful to Madam. So basically, she really didn't have nothing that Madam didn't already know. Besides the fact that Concierge was no longer in Mexico, but her guys or whoever her people are have eyes on him. So Madam just, basically told her to keep those eyes on him and let her know, every move. When she knows something, let her know, and she'll continue to pay her whatever she feel she needs to be paid. Blue walks in to inform Madam that Trouble and Champ just got arrested on the floor. And Madam's concern was she hoped they did not get arrested, on the floor. So Madam goes out, address the crowd, let them know that, hey, no need to worry. We're going to turn up regardless. So Trouble and Champ, they're sitting in jail, worried, in panic mode, whether or not they're going to get out. So they're going back and forth about what happened. They didn't do anything. They didn't, take out Miss Tandy's husband. All of it was Rayshawn. Rayshawn is gone. He missing in action. So, but there is a warrant out for his arrest. But Trouble is standing on business. She says she's not a snitch. So the cop trying to pry information out of them, and she was like, look, I'm not a snitch. I'm not signing anything. Champ, he's scary. Oh, he went ahead and told the cops that it was Rayshawn, but he did not want to sign anything. But anywho, so Trouble had a friend that she could call to, of course, bail them out. So they heading out of the jailhouse, and they call a ride. But before they got into the ride, Champ, had an idea of how they can get some more money, because they lost the money that they stole from Miss Tandy. Well, it was given back to Miss Tandy. And he said he wanted Trouble to come back over to his house to talk about it. And Trouble was like, are we getting the money tonight? It's 3 a.m. And he was like, no, we can't move that fast. So why can't we talk tomorrow? And I'm with Trouble. Like, Champ, what are you up to? Why is it so important that we need to talk about the deal at 3 a.m.? Champ, y'all, as I've stated in previous videos, I don't have a good feeling about Champ. So I don't know if he is, eventually going to set Trouble up, or do he got something for Trouble? Trouble not interested. But we got to keep our eyes on Champ, y'all. Then we're back at the club, and everybody is tipping out. Now, pretty boy, Big D, he gives his money to Dime, and, he was like, everything looked like it's back to normal. Slow your roll, Big D. Dime is not interested, but he tried to shoot his shot, and she shot him right on down. And Blue had to, basically tell him, keep it moving. Big D, slow your roll, baby. Then we have Amp coming to tip out. Dime didn't want to look at him, and she eventually looked up and said, thank you for your tip. Dime, Dime, now you can, calm down a little bit now, because you're not an angel in all of this, okay? Like we've said before. Then we got Babyface come up, and he's a little light with his money because, of course, Miss Tandy came to the strip club after she lost her husband now, but she in the VIP with Babyface. So Babyface didn't, really get any money from her while she was in VIP. And that didn't sit well with Madam. But he did share that, the husband, passed away. And that's really, putting, jeopardizing Madam's whole operation or her bigger plan. Now, during this whole encounter, El Fregro, he was really quiet. So Madam requested to speak to him in her office ASAP. Yeah, El, get on in that office. And she basically was telling El, like, what's really going on with you? How did you find out Big D was in the basement? How did he end up out of the basement? So Elle shared with her that his computer was hacked. Well, he had already told her that his computer was hacked. It had live feed to the basement. And some of the cameras had been hacked. So he was able to see that Big D was in the basement. So that's how Big D got out. And Madam, like, why didn't you share this information with me? So you're telling me someone can see live feed what's going on in my organization. Why didn't you tell me this? And I'm so happy Madam said, you need to man the F up. Man up, L. And he's just sharing with her that it's a lot of pressure on him right now. The police is at him. She's on him. And look, Madam said, look, I'm not telling you to do anything illegal. I just want you to be loyal and keep your mouth shut. So if something is going on in my organization, then you need to be letting me know. Now, if you don't want to follow my rules, L, remember I got insurance on you. So we'll see how L roll, y'all. Is he going to crack or what? I mean, it look like your boy about to crack. But we'll see now, because that insurance she got on him is pretty high. It's pretty expensive. I think too expensive for him. Okay? So Miss Tandy comes to visit Madam at the club. And Madam propositions her with her plan for Miss Tandy to run for mayor. So Madam actually demands Miss Tandy that she is going to run for mayor in lieu of her husband, since he's now, passed away. So that Madam overall bigger plan can, still happen, right? So Miss Tandy like, look, I don't know anything about politics. And Madam tells her, look, half of the people that's in the office don't know anything about politics. So a couple of other highlights. Miss Tandy come home. Babyface is way too comfortable playing the game, but she shares with him that she's going to be running for mayor, and they're going to really have to keep their situationship, undercover, because she has to keep, this grieving widow act going, because that won't look too good, during the race, to see that she's, actually involved with another man or whatever the case may be. But Babyface, to me, my opinion, he is just a leech, and it's so annoying to see a man living off, a woman purposely. Those are his intentions, to live off a woman. And I mean, he's more so concerned about the insurance money from her husband so that he can get a Porsche or some other sports car. And she falling for the okie doke herself. So I can't halfway blame him 100% because she falling for it. Then they move on to Big D. He's still trying to shoot his shot with Dime. Dime is not interested at the moment. I don't know if she's, pretending not to like him or want him or what, but she's playing this hard role right now. So I just don't know for sure what that's going to look like as the season continues. And she has people in places to make sure that she actually wins so that she can be protected ultimately. Okay, so Miss Tandy said, well, can we at least shake on it? And Madam was like, look, I don't want to touch you. Get on up out of my office. So that Madam is something serious, y'all. Detective Davis calls Madam with information. Of course, information she already knows. But one piece of information she shares is that concierge will be in Atlanta in 2 days. And that's information that Madam can use so that they can prepare for whatever concierge has up his sleeve. So Amp steps to Big D in the dressing room, and he basically was apologizing for him, acting a fool with them. He was wilding out. He apologized. They shake hands, right? They dap it up, right? But it went left real quick, because Amp, really wanted Big D to just back up off of Dime, because he said he messed up with Dime and he trying to get back with her. So Big D stepped back, did that because he trying to get back with her. And Big D, that man is so confident. He just told Amp respectfully, I can't do that. She a grown woman. She can make her own decisions, and she'll make the decision whether or not she want me to leave her alone or not. And he goes on to say that he don't think she want either one of us, Amp or Big D. So when he said that, Amp just hauled off and hit him. So he struck a nerve with Amp, but I didn't expect for it to go left that quick, y'all. And the last highlight in this episode is El Frago. He is coming out of the club and he is jumped. I mean, these folks are really applying the pressure for him to flip on Madam. But good thing is Midnight was coming out as well. He helped them and the people drove off. But that wasn't the end of it, when they walk off to go home, El Frago's car blew up. So do y'all believe that this is all the FBI? Or could this be a combination of the FBI and the concierge? They are really applying the pressure to get him to flip on Madam, or concierge attempts to bring down Madam or to, seek revenge, on Madam. I didn't have any visuals this go round, cuties. I do apologize for that. I am running a little behind in getting my content up. This is my birthday month, so it's been a little busy. I will resume having visuals for episode 15. So y'all like up the video, hit subscribe. Let me know what y'all thoughts are about this episode. And look, y'all have a good day on purpose. Bye.